ちょっと試してえことあんな。ちょっと試したいことがある。よいしょ。間違えた。小起動す。ここで、同様。入り続けてたらどうなのこ
もうこれやらんのかと思ってたわ。
れ。全然やりますせ。小気度はどこで、ここで確認できない精神病。秘密がある。忘れられた秘密を。恐ろしく忘れられた証拠的なものを暴かれるか。忘れられ、禁じられた儀式で忘れられるのに。これどういうこと？正常から変わったのは精神病に。Why？ どういうこと？ 特になんもないのか。デメリットないんだったら、同様。小気では同様にも精神病潜り続けるとまずいのか、それとトラウマが増えてくるとバッと小気度がなくなって飲まれて終わりとか。わかんないなぁ。よし。じゃあ行きまっか。一応把握しときたいのは、剣ね。
The man transforms an entire wing of his manor into an art gallery.
どこだっけ？どこの部屋だったっけ？これか。
Why was he so interested in old weapons?
ウェポン。なんか似たようなんだよね。確か書いてあったんだって。どれだっけ？手がかり。見て。あれ、どこに書いてあったっけ？どっかに剣のモデルが書いてあったような。どこで見たっけ？あれ？どこで見たんだっけ？あの手がかり、紙で書いてあったのどこで見つけたっけ？戻るか。
The public entrance to the gallery.
どっかにあったはずなんだけど。あれ？どこにあったっけ？ないんか。しゃーね。あれ、どっかで見たような気がするんだけど、どこだっけ？二 二股の剣みたいなやつ。どこだ？これじゃねえか。どれだっけ？こんな感じのだったかな。多分これなんだよな。
Why was he so interested in old weapons?
これだったような気がすんだよな。なんかメモでこっちだったっけ？忘れちゃってんな。なんかこんな感じので絡み合ってるようなデザインだったからこれだと思うんだけどな。まあいいか、行ってみんべ。怖えけど一応やってみますか。やだーやだー、見たくない。これだっけ？
Is this dagger
Ah,
part
da.
of Sanders'
これ
collection,
だ。
or was he seeking to acquire it?
これを探していた。担当の絵。ガードに機械に向いた記号が繰り返し使われているものだ。これだ。あれってことは、俺、セーブした箇所からやり直しになってから手に入れたやつとか調べたやつもう一回調べ直しか？
These artifacts date from pre-Columbian times.
あの人襲われねえかな。ホラーもある。なぜか俺が狙われる。
Why was he so interested in old weapons?
手がかりだー。裏なんもないんだよな。わざわざ回せる理由は何？なんか裏にあったりとかするんじゃないの？これでいいんだよな、多分。ガラーって二股。これはなんか意味あるんだろうな、きっと。あの化け物倒すのに必要とか？よし、行くぜ。怖えけど。いやはー！チェックしやす。また新しいトラウマ。出たー。
What the hell was that?
うわー！おう！抜き手！ 早いて。もういいって。
What the hell was that?
Yo, Beza! ダメじゃん。急激に難しくなったけど。
What the hell was that?
待って。観察。あ、なのか。自分でも分かってねえだ。確かに思ったことしたことでこんなことを見てる。絵の毒気にやられて自らで枝をくり抜いたらしい。ともかく絵を見てなければ、画廊の影は事務所にあるはずだ。強烈な絵。やはり筋力。筋力は全てを解決してくれるはず。トラウマ増えてねえな。どうすりゃいいんだ。カラオニさんどうやって抜ければいいんだ。避け方教えて、誰か。なんか手がかりないんか。ライトつけてたらダメ？でも潜ったらダメだったよな。うわー
There has to be. What the hell was that?
撃退方法がわからん。
What the hell was that?
うわー、見つかってる。無理じゃね？無理じゃね？どないせえ言うねん。どうすりゃいいの？でもあそこの部屋にいるってことはやっぱりあれか、なんか割れてるー。やっぱりだ。やっぱり担当必要じゃんこれ。どうやっておびき出すかだな。
What the hell was that?
怖え。無理だって。うわー、助けてー。セーフ？
Damn. This dagger looks different.
うわー、間に合えー。危ねえ。
You sure you won't be needing that hand? You're losing it, Detective. At this rate, you're right. The bottle will get you before I do.
You didn't see anything.
I saw you within an inch of putting a dagger through your forearm. Did I miss something more interesting?
I was attacked by a creature. I pushed it back, I think.
I think so too.
こんばんは。
どういう状況が見たか何も聞こえなかった。
I ran, screamed,
Well,
broke a
she-
pane of glass. You were in the next room and you didn't hear a thing.
If I hadn't heard a thing, I'd still be in the other room. The door was blocked. I got in as soon as I could. I like to look after my goods.
You mean me?
Don't flatter yourself, sweetheart. I'm talking about the contents of this gallery. And by the way, where do you think you're going with that dagger?
It saved my life. It's an extraordinary dagger.
You should talk to Algernon Drake. He's an antique dealer here on Darkwater. He'll tell you all about it. From what I saw in the ledgers, it was him who sold it to Sanders.
It's not your style to give me free information like that.
Take it as payment for being my canary. A simple trade-off. Now go see your antique seller. I still got things to settle with Irene.
おえ。ついに本格的なバケモンが現れちまった。なんだ、それバックさんが、売却されたものであると知り、書庫を訪ねていくことにした。ふいー。トラウマがもう入ってっからポイントもらえたかな。こいつは気なくせえ。ドア破ってっから人間的なのかな。ってことは教団系か。ちょっと待って。ポイント。あれポイントもらってねえ。オカルトに強くなってねえ。あんな出来事あったのにオカルト強くなってねえ。オカルト強強になってねえ。筋肉をプロからエキスパートへ。筋肉の出たー。事件のものを見たものにその印象を残しその方向正気をしないかける。急に刻まれた担当を使いかろうしてものをした。しかし彼の精神にその頭を残した。その手を自ら手を刺すところだった。 どうよ。カラオニさんは人物紹介には出ない。オカルトの方か。大臣の担当。謹慎の印。それも大抵。本当に関係の地域で厳重な考えに対する生物から手を守ったという伝説が。それを処刑したことを力が示され恐れをなしたのであるか。リバーサイド病院の地下室へサンダースを借りに降りた。これがどこから来たのかわからないが必要なしかも。奴の世界に追い返すことができたのだろうか。確信を持てない。この紋章ってさ、どっかになかったっけ？どこだ？どっかに紋章書いてなかったっけ？地下で見つけたような気がするんだが。あれ？アイテムか？違う。知識。これだ。これと、胸の紋章一緒だな。
Where's the bookseller? Freud's The Interpretation of Dreams. It's the work that laid the foundations of psychoanalysis at the beginning of this century.
お、医学。ああ、まだ足んない。
Another volume of the Reverend's wife's diary.
これなんか意味あんのかな？学習ダークウォーターの歴史。こういうの探索してから次の部屋行きてんだが、 何も起きないでほしいよね。オッケー、伸びた？さすがに伸びたっしょ。いいね。あとポイント1個でな、プロ、筋肉のエキスパートになれるんだけど。奥志の日誌ってなんか意味あんのかな。怖えぜ。いきなり襲ってくるとかはさすがにないよな。信じてるぜ。お、ダークウォーターの歴史大王か。人体。わあ、またオイルだ。オイル交換はやべえやついるんだか。取りこぼしないかな。心配だ。
What happened here?
大丈夫これ。強盗カルト関係のコレクション見たことない。神秘現象研究の第一人者してこれを持っている。熱とミスの際にはされる。問題の数のピンチ列証拠にしている。異臭の記号で守られた金庫がある。わーい。知識どれだ？いいか。何か見つけられるぞ。あった。
A strange amulet. I have a feeling I'd better not touch it.
今夜探した情報があるかもしれない。見事なもの。ハウ。新しいオカルト。14時の番組に見ている。ブラックオルガナイゼーションの話が必要なもので。脳源という特徴的なページはまる種人食い風に変化する様を持つ。日本に着用したものは私の怒りを帯びる。判断されるものが汚れをもたらすものの中ではない切り刻むだろう。お守り？再現 V 始めるよー。
Let's start over. Where did they break in from?
ここからやる。
Blood. Seems like amateur work.
素人仕事ね。ここがなくなってんだよな。
Someone tall left this footprint. A man, probably.
男性だ。
This burglar seems to be rather clumsy.
じゃあ関係ない。ちも関係ない。めっちゃ注目点あるやん。
What sort of thief leaves his tools at the crime scene? What killed all these animals?
Mouse.
What happened that made the burglar flee before finishing his work?
Occult power.
What the? Charles Hawkins? Looks like the symbol rejected Hawkins. Where did I see it? What sort of power did Sarah Hawkins' painting possess? Sarah Hawkins helped hide something in this safe. Right, every...
大魔術的なおしまい。
Drake left instructions on how to find the combination of his safe.
死体がいつにして最後の希望を私の肉と骨が今の現実世界に存在し、それを見るとかそうしてもらうことだ。今この世にいるのは自分や母のもとへ、一個は重大事故である。この世に生まれている私この世に3本のシリンダーにある。これギリシャ世界で生命とも僕が交わる場所に隠されている。この本の父親の同類の同類の本当にシリンダーには数字が書いている。用意された混沌をこのようにしても最後の数は同類であると言わざるを得ない。私の知性にあるいは天才的なものだろうというものを探すことができたのは他にも私の友人同僚であるミス・カトリック大学のアーミティッチ教授に届けてほしい。金庫ので巨大な知識庫であるばかりでなく、少ないもので言わたればあまりに危険な武器でもある。だからしかるべき行動を取ってくることが何せよ。私はあなたの自分のものであるのでなんか自分でない。誰も見つけたのとしていた。生命とも核交わる場所に隠されている。ギリシャ世界で生命とギリシャ。
What link did he find between Charles Hawkins and an old amulet? Is everyone on this island taking sleeping pills?
おお、なんかいきなり。
Arkham editions. Never heard of them.
悪夢の歌と一緒に。先週したラーメンを若干します。この本はこの文章の一部である。結局超自然に関する。っていう作品の大全。
How many volumes are there in this collection? Another volume by Arkham Editions. Arkham Editions. Never heard of them. How many volumes are there in this collection? Another volume by Arkham Editions. Arkham Editions. Never heard of them. How many volumes are there in this collection?
王冠文書めっちゃ出てくる。医学書取り逃してた。
Cylinders that Drake tried to hide.
シリンダー。
I should perhaps listen to them.
3本のシリンダーってこれのこと？読みます。絶対やべえけど。
What does this strange book contain? This book contains unholy knowledge.
不道徳の知識が書かれている。星から来た神々。別に、次元間を行き来できる生物。神話の動物。なんて読むのこれ。動物、なんとか単。参考するものだ。指している神話に関するケースがない。ページは無縁の巣で覆われている。オカルトが伸びたぜ。プロになってる。医学プロ。いや、ポイントくれ。あと1ポイントなんだよな。小気度が。最大値が減ってるっていう認識でいいのかな。ワン、ツー、スリー。書いてあるね。1034234。あ、違う。10342。いや、隠れちゃってんな。10342じゃないのかな。シリンダー1が。
A kind of chalice.
ルビーとサファイアの特定のモチーフがあるんだろうか。お、ええやん。聞けるやん。
And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
え
I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny. Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seemed particularly relevant to my research. I never tire of browsing through them. Dear friend, I thank you again for the
アダトースあ、アーバムないな。なんもないんかい。なんもないんかい。なんもない。上の番号かなと思ったけど、関係ねえな。全部同じ番号だよな。
anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me.
あ、地図の
Volume
こと
9,
か。
Azathoth and Other Horrors, seemed particularly relevant to my
ゴ
research.
ブレットのこ
I
とだよ
never
な。
tire of
The chalice of knowledge.
browsing through them.
1個目が、なんか赤い石とうんぬんって書いてあったわ。ちょっと待って、メモ。ちょっと待ってよ。メモするための。ちょっと待って。 苦手な。あ、間違えた。よいしょ。間違えちゃった。マジにちって。でよー。
And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
戻る。
The Chalice of Knowledge.
ルビーとサファイアの得点の文字。1、2、3、4、1、2、3、5。ルビーが5。はいや。これで1でいいのかな。2扱い。2、1、2、3、4、知識の聖杯。
And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
3がわかんねえな。
Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seems
わざと
particularly
押す。
relevant.
なんだっけ。
Drake talked about a particular volume.
違う。
So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about in his message.
Retire of browsing
What did Drake say about this collection?
through them.
Drake talked about a particular volume. So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about in his message. What did Drake say about this collection? Drake talked about a particular volume. So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about in his message. What did Drake say about this collection? Drake talked about a particular volume. So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about in his message.
7巻だったっけ？
Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seemed particularly relevant to my research. I never tire of browsing through them.
アダトース9巻。
What did Drake say about this collection?
3番目が関連あれそうなのが1908年と18歳。診断、鍵の種類見た方がいい。1個目からあ、いけてる。1、9、0、8、1、8。おえダメ。どっちが一番だ？左から一番でいいのか。
The Chalice of Knowledge.
And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets. I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny. I finally understood that we were only pieces on the
The Queen
chessboard
has
of the
little
gods.
protection.
Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny.
謎解きがクソむずくなっただろ。
The Queen has little protection.
クイーンの守りが3、ナイト2と3個。あ、もしかして 9巻でいいのか、3は。ちょっと待ってよ。1番が5、ルビーの風が5。で、なんだっけ。9で、ナイトのクイーンの守りが3で、アルジャーノン9巻、アーカムか。いったー、やったぜ。でけた。絶対やばい書物でしょ。見て正気保てんの？やばいの出てこない？おいおいおいおい。前の計画でジャーノン・ドレイクとサロン結合したものを目元にした。金庫の中に人の皮膚に包まれた書が横たわっていた。探偵のジェイサーが門を開くと彼の精神が別の体に映し出された。リバーサイド病院ってまた戻ってきてんの？謎解き難しいかと思った。そうでも。ルビーの数と、クイーンの守りの残りの数と、アーカムの9か。539と。なるほどね。どうしようかと思ったら、1908年とか数字書いて、これだけ、あれだけ結構数字書いてあったからな。勘違いしちゃったよ。1908年18歳。だから回してみたけど、全く意味なかったな。あんなダイヤルついててそれなんかいっていう。どこですか、ここ。
Dr. Colden, this man's condition is deteriorating.
What says Dr. Fuller? It's his patient, after all.
He's busy with Captain Fitzroy. He specifically asked us not to bother him when that's the case.
Oh, of course. I'll see what I can do. Mr. Blake, can you hear me? I'm Dr. Colden. We'll take care of you.
There's nothing we can do. I tried talking to him. He's catatonic.
What can you tell me about him?
He was highly agitated an hour ago. We were about to tie him down when he fell asleep. 10 minutes ago, he curled up into a fetal position. I thought he was waking up, but no.
Show me his file.
That's not possible.
Don't tell me Dr. Fuller has taken this file as well. We need it.
That's why I called you. This man's ailment has been hidden from us.
Come on now. What was he treated for?
An intoxication, I was told. After inhaling chemicals.
What are his symptoms?
His temperature has been going down. His skin losing its color. His body rigid. I closed his eyes myself. They were glassing over. I didn't want them to dry out, and I couldn't bear to look at the expression on his face.
You did well. Don't worry. Let's stay professional, if you will. I don't recognize him. Did he just arrive on the island?
He said he worked on the docks, but not with Captain Fitzroy. I think he works for Ms. Baker.
Who?
You know, the woman at the head of their gang. They call her Cat.
Oh, I see.
Do you have other questions?
That'll do for the time being.
Any idea what this man might be undergoing?
Very well. I'll examine him. Erythematous papules around the eyes and eardrums. Necrosed palpebral tissue. Lord, this smell. His fingertips and toes seem to feature a slight ring under the skin. Tender at the touch. Slightly sticky. Slight protuberances seem to indicate the presence of a foreign body.
So, Doctor, an opinion?
I'm not sure I have the necessary knowledge to treat this man.
Don't say that. You're our most worthy doctor after Dr. Fuller.
Some of his symptoms are beyond my comprehension.
What did you find?
Did you examine his abdomen? It would seem there's something inside.
He hasn't eaten in days. Are you certain it's not an edema?
No. Can't you recognize an edema? Pushing with your finger won't leave a trace. And look at these bumps.
It's not like he could be pregnant.
Whatever it is, this man has something inside him that shouldn't be there. We should operate on him at once.
Dr. Fuller said not to worry, that the edema would go away by itself.
You know, I'm not sure Dr. Fuller is telling the truth. In spite of the muscle contractions, his arms seem limp.
Yes. They can't have decalcified, not at this rate.
And yet, if there is a bone in this arm, it's softer than that of a newborn baby. What about his cranium?
It's soft at the touch. It does seem like the skull of a baby.
Look at these sticky rings growing at his fingertips. What can be happening?
I'm sure you'll find an explanation. You have to.
赤ちゃんになっちゃう。
I see signs of hypodermoclysis, but he's still dehydrated. When was his last IV?
He's constantly under perfusion. I've even gone beyond the recommended dose to no avail. And you won't believe me, but when we bathed him earlier...
He seemed to feel better?
Yes. Like he needs an aquarium, not a perfusion. But that doesn't explain his condition.
I almost don't believe it myself, but these symptoms are not those usually associated with the human species.
What do you mean? Don't tell me you believe in extraterrestrials.
No. This poor man is from our world, all right. But his body is undergoing unnatural mutations. And this transformation is killing him. His body simply can't cope.
Where could he have gotten such an infection?
I pray that it's not here.
Dr. Colden, may I know what you're doing to my patient?
What I'm doing? How about what you've done to him?
Let us calm down, my dear Marie. I don't appreciate your tone, nor your insinuations. I've done to him what I do to all my patients, provide him with the best available care.
Your imagination is without limit. It's your homemade drug again, is it not? Those people are not your guinea pigs.
There, there. What have you seen to put you in such a state?
His limbs? His body temperature? I don't know what experiments you've undertaken, but this is going too far.
Oh, I sense some excitement beneath your indignation. Could it be you wish to join me in my scientific endeavors?
You are a brilliant physician, Dr. Fuller, but this man... This man has the attributes of some kind of animal.
Fascinating. An animal, you say? Could you be more precise? Cephalopod, perhaps?
This amuses you.
Your reaction does. I know your thirst for knowledge, Doctor. It's your innocent worries for this man that have you overreacting.
For this man, and the others whose medical files you've been hiding.
I have to protect my discovery. These people owe me their life, but the world isn't ready yet. It will be, in time.
I will not let you do this.
You disappoint me, Marie, but I still have hope you'll one day share my point of view. In the meantime, take care of your own patients and try not to forget who you're dealing with.
Was that a threat? What did he mean?
It was a warning. Dr. Fuller is this institution's founder and one of our profession's most influential voices. My word is of no weight against his. If I continue to protest, I will only ruin my reputation and career.
It's scandalous. Can't we do anything? Is there no evidence of his crimes?
Oh, that evidence exists. I'm sure of it. I need to find the missing medical files.
And where would you find those? In his office? What if you get caught?
I'd rather not think about that. I'm counting on your discretion.
Of course, Doctor. You can count on me. I'll keep Mum.
An unknown medicine. Judging by the other ones, it causes heavy side effects.
가짠になっちゃう.
This place draws you in and never lets you go. This place draws you in and never lets you go. The answers must be hidden in Fuller's office.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays.
It's temperamental,
pest.
if I understand
It's
correctly.
so unfair.
Elizabeth? You all right? Why is this room in such a state?
Because, as always, I'm cleaning it by myself. And the water was once again shut off this morning. I had to bother Mrs. Donovan again, giving her a new excuse to belittle me.
Do you really need Mrs. Donovan to open a valve? Why not ask the janitor?
I can't make these decisions without her approval. Imagine if there were a leak. Anyhow, the boiler room is locked half the time. So every time the water gets shut off, I have to go and endure her reproach until she's settled the problem.
I see. Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor. Everything all right, Dr. Colden?
All is well, Elizabeth, thank you. I was making sure the water wasn't cut off yet again.
Thank God, no. The water's running. I have no desire to call Donovan for help.
Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doc.
Wow, お風呂か.
I don't have any business in the boiler room.
あ、ピアスじゃなくなってるから能力伸ばせねえ。今ここで見たやつってあれかな。ピアス編に戻ったらちゃんと医学伸びたりすんのかな。取り逃しは許されねえな。
I have little time for you, Doctor. You'll find out that it's not only the doctors who have things to do.
なんだこいつ、殺すぞ。
Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going? Dr. Colden.
Mrs. Donovan.
Nobody goes into Dr. Fuller's office. But rest assured, I'll tell him you came by.
That won't be necessary. Thank you.
I will tell him, nonetheless.
どのがを引きつける、水を止める。なるほど。ってことはあの人が怒られるじゃん。かわいそうかわいそう。まあ俺関係ねえけど。ここはどこや。飛び込め。寝とるやん。大丈夫？ボイラー室に入る
No,
ね。
you're pulling my leg. I'm not joking. I saw the schedule. She's alone in the bathroom again. And she still says nothing to that old witch, Donovan.
Oh, listen to the way you talk, you naughty girl. And the answer is no. You can imagine that she doesn't dare say a thing. That silly goose lets herself be trodden on.
Oh well, at least we won't have to clean for a while.
And just wait and see the next time the water's cut off. It's a real show.
We're running out of this medicine.
I know, Doctor. We sent the purchase order, though, and Mrs. Donovan refused it.
Once again.
Can't you do anything?
Donovan takes her instructions directly from Dr. Fuller. I'm afraid I can do nothing about it for the moment. We've been waiting to be restocked for weeks. The doses prescribed by Fuller are far too high.
よっしゃ。やべ。ビツレートの種。水止めないといけないっぽいね。
Watch out for the water, Doctor.
なんか感じてる人いるね。
Gentlemen, may I help you?
We're waiting on news regarding our mother, Maureen Harding. She came in with a kidney problem, but we haven't heard anything since.
I'm sorry. Dr. Fuller is a very busy man.
Well, is there anyone else who can tell us what's going on?
She's our only family, you know? And we can't even see her medical file.
Don't worry. I'm aware our institution is not always welcoming. But your mother is in good hands. I'll tend to her myself. And keep you informed at once. Would that suit you?
Well, that sure sounds great to us, Doctor. Thank you.
But those are just words, so we're not budging.
Very well. At least I'll know where to find you. Patients and hospital personnel eat the same food.
Doctor, please. My chest. Oh.
His perfusion of a semi-physiological solution doesn't seem to work. He's undergoing a ventricular fibrillation. His potassium level is too high. Replace it with 2% glucose solution with insulin, calcium, and sodium bicarbonate.
I'll tend to it right away.
Thank you. He's in your hands. Hay fever. What's he doing here?
花粉症でぶち込まれた。
He broke his back in an accident down by the docks.
What's wrong with me?
What are you talking about?
Doctor, that you?
Yes, it's Dr. Colden. Tell me what happened.
It's the old whaling station. See?
What did you see there?
Nothing. Nothing at all. The floor was all rotten and I fell straight through.
And that's how you broke your back?
Perhaps. No idea. Passed out.
Dr. Colden?
I'll just sleep.
Why did nobody tell me about her admission?
マリリン・サンダース、リボーサイド病院に入った際。裏を開けて手上げのものですけど。この女が必要だ。それを手の国に精神病院ですか。あら。
Mrs. Sanders?
売っちまったな。
So there's Harding. She's still sleeping. Given her file, a nephrectomy would have been inevitable. But Fuller was able to save her kidney.
睡眠薬怪しすぎんだよ。
The key to the boiler room. All I have to do is shut off the water and hope Donovan takes the bait. Intoxication from breathing organic vapors. Another insomniac. I should find the cause for such a widespread trouble.
Dr. Colden, here you are at last. This patient was again brought up to the psychiatric wing. We've been following the treatment you prescribed, but the dysgeusia persists and he's lost a great deal of weight. We haven't been able to move him. The stress makes him hyperallergic.
Sir, I am going to examine you. Do you understand? Inject him with a dose of pentobarbital, intramuscular, so that I can conduct the clinical examination. White froth, evidently because of such drooling.
So, Doctor, what should we do with this patient?
You did good work. The tranquilizer is kicked in. Now you can disinfect and bandage his wounds.
Thank you, Doctor. And as to his weight loss?
I'll prescribe an antifungal treatment for his dysgeusia. In the meantime, feed him intravenously.
It'll be done.
So, Doctor, have you been able to examine our mother?
Pardon me, but could you remind me what her case is?
We're waiting on news regarding our mother, Maureen Harding. She came in with a kidney problem, but we haven't heard anything since.
I've tended to her, and I have good news. Her blood analysis is reassuring. Her kidneys are as new.
Are you talking about the same person? This is miraculous.
She's still recovering, but you may speak to her upon her awakening.
Oh, thank you so much, Doctor. We'll wait for her to wake up. We've been here since this morning, so it won't make a difference. Thank you again.
なんかやっちゃったかな。患者全員を回復させる。回復してるのか。回復した？
It's a quiet little town. Days go by, steady as ever. I wanted more for myself, but...
I don't get why they have us waiting so long. Almost no patients here.
Ethan.
Marie,
What are you doing here?
I'm waiting for my medication, of course. Why?
Tell me your symptoms.
I have headaches. And I can't sleep.
Do you suffer from insomnia?
No. Look, I don't want you to laugh at me.
Ethan, if you don't trust me, then who?
I have nightmares. They keep me awake every night. It seems stupid, I know, but they're terrible.
Actually, you're not the only one.
No. No one has ever seen the things I see. It's like I'm turning mad.
So many people have this affliction. It's like an epidemic.
Do you think it might be related to Fuller's work?
I don't know yet, but I will figure all this out. Everyone in Darkwater is suffering from nightmares.
Really?
We don't have any medication left.
Oh. There's no excuse then. I should let you work.
Take care, Ethan.
You too, Marie.
Is everything all right, Ethan?
Yeah,
I will work until late.
Oh.
Where did my fiancée go? I hope those nutcases will stop burdening her with work.
Dr. Colden. Do you want something? I think that you're needed in Block B, Doctor.
This man, Edward Pierce, his file is incomplete. What did Fuller do to him?
Thank you for your help, Doctor.
Thank you. I'll be going. In theory, this is where we hang the key to the boiler room. Dr. Fuller always keeps his key with him.
Dr. Colden?
I'll be going.
Sorry, but nobody can take anything until I finish the inventory. Please, the fewer interruptions that...
The operating room is never accessible after an operation.
汚ねえ。止めるぜ。
I can't shut this with my bare hands. I need a tool.
無力。無力なり。道具ね。
We're running out of this medicine.
I know, Doc.
Once again.
Can't you do...
Donovan...
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. Everything all right?
All is well.
Thank God, no.
Come now.
I'm trying, Doctor. Sometimes I imagine she shuts down the water herself.
Her courage, a little...
Thank you, Doc.
Dr. Colden?
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag.
Hey ya!
I feel guilty about Elizabeth, but I need the diversion.
I have little time for you, Doctor. You'll find out that it's not only the doctors who have things to do.
It's temperamental, if I understand correctly.
Dr. Colden, might there be a problem?
I was about to mention it. It seems it's...
I can't take this, Marie.
It's not your fault if we have defective...
And yet, I'm the one who gets punished because I'm gonna have to square off with that... Courage, Elizabeth. Here we go. Yes, ma'am. But it's about the water.
What now?
At last. The missing files must be hidden here. The Stendhal syndrome. Of course. This is where Fuller found his diagnosis for Francis Sanders. I should go another way. Something is wrong with these masts. It's some sort of puzzle. I've unlocked something. Patient files. I was right.
Conclusions. Session number 17. Patient? Sarah Hawkins. The patient appears to have finally accepted the illusory nature of what she calls the mythos.
This finger belonged to a woman. Why keep it here?
Saying that these peculiar delusions are the price that comes with her exceptional gifts.
Why is Ethan on medication? Why does Dr. Fuller write psychological reports about Sarah Hawkins?
At first, I presumed that her blood was the key. But I found nothing to explain Mrs. Hawkins' abilities.
The poor souls downstairs are not Fuller's only subjects.
Then James came, irate that Charles was keeping secrets from him. I presume that he will try to break into the basement sooner or later. I am prepared.
Hawkins, Fitzroy, and Fuller. What is the connection between these three?
It is fortunate that I had the presence of mind to set the morgue in the basement. When all the fuss about the Hawkins incident finally comes to an end, I will dispose of her belongings. In the meantime, they must remain hidden in plain sight.
Of course. Sarah Hawkins is the connection. I must go back to the basement. I should go another way.
Aの人どうなった？
Please, I'll be in trouble with Mrs. Donovan if I... Dr. Colden?
I'll be going.
Dr. Colden?
I'll just...
いなくなっとるやん。
We're running out of this medicine.
I know.
One.
Can't you?
Donovan.
Ah, ここにもレンチャーあんだ。
I should go another way.
裏世界みたい。
Ah, now that's the Marie that I know. I knew I could count on your scientific curiosity. It's time to show you what you were so eager to discover.
やられとるやん。
If you're gonna shoot me, at least have the decency to look me in the eyes.
Turn around. Slowly. Talk, filthy thief! Oh, I swear I'll shoot!
Take a minute to look around. Everything points to Charles Hawkins.
He's dead!
No. He was here for a very specific item.
Oh, no.
The book. Why was it in the safe?
Have you read it?
Answer the question.
How foolish of you. Now you won't be able to escape his will. What did it show you?
She went into Fuller's office. She was looking for Sarah Hawkins' corpse.
Sarah Hawkins, you say? Let's go back to the start, shall we? Whose life did the Necronomicon choose to show you?
Dr. Colden. She was at the Riverside Institute. She's in danger. I have to go.
Wait. No one knows the occult better than me. You might need my help.
All right. All right. I might need you after all.
Perfect. Let's meet later at the Hawkins mansion. Now go! Rescue the doctor!
Thank you, Drake.
「リバーサイド多すぎるな」
I pray that Colden is really here and alive. An old diary.
筋力のエキスパート。正気度がもう結構限界だな、これ。 末の日が来た時、日について証拠を導く。
The Scylla is here, like in the vision. Colden came this way.
うわ、食らっちまった。読みすぎもダメっぽいのか、これ。飲まねえとな。オカルト伸びねえからな。
Right. Enough time wasted. Colden needs me. I must find her. My God, what is happening to me?
What was that? It's as if I'd been transported somewhere else.
What happened? Something has changed, but what? Hmm? の森なんだよな。なんかアイテム見つけないといけないのか。ああ、そういうこと？ランク切り替えていけるってことか。紋章出していけば行ける場所が増える。
紋章が邪魔して見れない。ドアを開けるしかないのか、ここは。
It has trapped you.
間違えた。なんか酔うな。この落書きって子供部屋で書いてあった文様とかと一緒じゃねえか。
You are confronting powers that surpass you.やばい。よし。ランプの最大量がちょっと不安だね。
ありねえぞ。あれか。ぐるっと回ってこないといけないか。持つのかな、光。浦和先生のところまでダッシュで行って、光は届くんか。うわー、びっくりした。そいつはねえぜ。びっくりした。ひどくない今の。
It looks like things are back to normal.
なんか取り忘れとかあったら取れないのかな。裏世界へようこそ、静岡へ。ちょっと待ってくださいよ。いきなりワープさせられたって。誰かいる？誰もいない？おい。わあ。
What's going on?
生きてもいない。
Never ends.
ダッシュ。無限ループって怖くね。
Damnation. That's me.
わしやがな。おお、捕まってる。ああ、助けてー。ああ、気が狂っちゃう。助けてー。どうすんのこれ。しゃがんどこ。 ライター出して。あ、お、収まった。おう。おわあ。あんた誰？
Pierce, I found her. I finally know what's going on. You must live and find the truth. It is already too late for me.
Colden? What's going on? Was it a hallucination?
Eh? Ah.
Please take a seat and be quiet, Mr. Pierce. I'll be with you in a moment.
Stop whatever the hell you're doing and turn around now.
Ah.
No, it can't be. No! You son of a bitch! What did you do to her?
I wish I could have done more experiments on you, Mr. Pierce.
I said, what did you do to her?
You shouldn't be sorry for your friend. You should envy her.
Murderer! This madness must stop!
Colden?
死んどるやんけ。先生。まだ使える。わ。なんだここ。精神世界なのかなんなのかもうわかんなくなってきたな。絵が動いとる。あらら。
What did they do to you? Can you speak? Sarah.
He gave him the gold and I the azure. I don't see him very often anymore. The green is stronger.
Are you feeling ill?
I'm here, but no. No.
Let's get you out of here.
It comes in my dreams. Our minds melt like colors on a palette.
Come with me.
It's of the oldest green. Violent living, vibrant. A sea green, maybe. No. No.
Mrs. Hawkins, we must go before someone finds out.
Oh, but he will. He always knows these things when it's about me.
He told me to get you out of here.
I can tell a lie when I hear one.
Well, I don't give a damn who you're talking about. We go now.
He will know. He will find us.
One more reason to hurry.
Have I seen you before?
Can you walk?
Maybe.
Then let's go.
Eh?
It was in your studio.
What?
You painted me. That's where you saw me.
Of course.
어이, 강가 있구야.
You mean the guards?
우리 셋! 조사させろ! 뭐 강가 있구야. 알아.脱出路の覚悟をね。てててててれ。お前行けよ。よし、トイレ行こう。おすいか。水の中の空気が悪い。ちなみに、明日の天気はなるほど。 なんか気持ち悪くなってきた。よいしょ。光が強いのかな。
What the?
Oh no.
やべえ。
Come out of your dumb hiding hole.
うわあ。どうすんだよ。
It was in your studio.
What?
You painted me. That's where you saw me.
Of course. The men in white are coming.
You mean the guards? What the?
Oh no.
You there.
お前、
I got this. Okay. Okay.
インコース攻めろ、インコース攻めろ。俺が先、俺が先。ね、もうやるやん。
Wait. The machine. It's the green. The decaying one.
The gas.
Yes. It's not good for living beings.
We don't have time for that.
I am not moving until the wrong is set right.
Damn it.
何やこいつ。録画装置をなんとかすんの。
I'd be better off finding a tool. Perfect.
ヒカキボルグ。
All right. That should do it. Let's move.
ニョロニョロや。
I'm your puppet no more. You bastard!
You're my wife. My wife. You owe me obedience.
Leave her alone! We're leaving this crazy island.
You are going nowhere. Don't get between me and my wife.
やはり最強の装備はヒカキボルグ。
Nobody tells me what to do with my wife. How dare you?
もつ抜きされる。
Why should I let you take her away when I could snap your neck? All we did for her safety was throwing her in this rat hole. I hid her well enough. You let Fuller play with her. Stop. I did everything I could to protect her. But her identity, her power, is what threatens her. What? Sarah has seen things, has made things you can't even begin to imagine. Would you still save her if I told you that she is even more dangerous than I am? It was her magic. The bookstore. How do you know that? It does not matter. Sarah has been in the presence of the myth for too long. Even if she were to leave Darkwater, she would still hear his call. And the cult will always be here, waiting for her.
Then we get rid of its members.
You are out of your league, detective. They control the whole island. She will finally surrender to his power, and the world will fall with her.
Don't!
No one can escape the wheel of destiny, they say. But I will change it. I will save Sarah.
Does it?
No parent should have to bury their child, knowing it's me that put him there. The guilt will never go away.
I feel your pain.
I'll do anything to get him back. Anything. My work was what lured me here in the first place. It began showing me things I never should have painted. Things Charles should never have seen.
What am I to you? I took care of you, saved you from your miserable life. You'll never find a man better than me. You owe me.
I owe you nothing. We'll leave now.
You're not going anywhere. You are mine.
Come on. It's over now. Ah!
あ、もう小気度がギリギリや。打撃を受けた。もうダメだ。おしまいだ。殺される。みんな殺される。お、ヒカキ棒常に持ってる。戦えるじゃん、今度から。全員やったら。
Was Sarah Hawkins telling the truth? What kind of ritual was she preparing? Was the painting of the Shambler displayed here? Mrs. Hawkins never told me why she was in possession of the Necronomicon. She was trying to send back the Shambler. How did she react? Was she afraid? Charles Hawkins was ready to do anything to protect his wife.
これでも睡眠薬？同じ絵っぽいけどな。杖持ってるか持ってないかの違いはある。なんかそれっぽいアイテムとか調査に必要なものはないのか？メイン進めるしかないか。あ、治ってる。
I'd be better off if I went to see the others. Damn it. The entrance to the tunnel has been buried following the cave-in. But at least I didn't dream it.
Shh, 本編進めっか、じゃあ。いなくなってるのか。酒飲むぜ。採用します。 飲まずにはいらねえ。よし。酔っ払ってきたぜ。なんか変わんのかな。酔っ払いの盲言みたいな感じなのか。最後、アルチューエンドになって誰も話してること信用してくれなくなって終わりか。
How are you, Bradley?
Ah, it's you, Pierce. I'm just worried about Marie. I mean, Dr. Colden. Have you had any news?
I'm so sorry, Bradley. I could do nothing to save her.
What do you mean? What happened?
I'm not sure what happened. But I found her body in the cellars of Riverside.
You sure that you've got nothing to do with it? If she hadn't tried to help you, she might still be alive.
I'm sorry. Truly.
It's that slug, Fuller. I swear I'll shoot him. What do you say, Pierce? Are you with me?
Have no fear, Bradley. Dr. Fuller will not escape the clutches of destiny for long. Sooner or later, he will be judged for what he has done. You just need to have faith.
What are you talking about? What's this story of destiny? No, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna wait for some mystical intervention. I'll take care of him. Myself.
We must do something for those who are still alive, Bradley. Sarah is still in danger as long as the cult is active. We need to see this through, otherwise Marie's death will have been in vain.
You're, the voice of reason, Pierce. As always. I prefer to be alone.
いきなりなんかやべえやつになったな。U コードが今下がってた今。小気度限界じゃねえかよこれ。危険なレベルまで追い詰められ、研ぎ澄まれたオカルテンの感受性から新たな道が開ける。島民と話しながら隠された真実を掘り起こせることもありにある。神話の規制と同じで能力を使えば失うものがある。真実の対象。よし、呼ばれたからやめるか。ルルイエ語使い。これか。 終わり。よいしょ。なんかな、気持ち悪くなってきた。終了。